Good morning. Let us discuss today's current affairs. Today, December 25th, 3 years back, Indian government declared it as Good Governance Day. Today is Atal Bihari Vajpayee's birthday, Madan Mohan Malaviya's birthday. 3 years back, they both got Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award in India. Kyasanur forest disease, Kyasanur, Kyasanur. Kyasanur forest disease, also known as monkey fever, is a tick-borne tick-borne viral disease caused by Kyasanur forest disease virus KFDV. Kyasanur forest disease virus KFDV. Kyasanur forest disease virus, a member of virus family Flaviviridae, Flaviviridae, which also causes dengue and yellow fever. It is an endemic disease in South Asia and was first detected in 1957 in Kyasanur forest area in Karnataka. It is also called as monkey fever. It is so named because it primarily affects black-faced langurs. Kyasanur forest disease primarily affects black-faced langurs and red-faced bonnet monkeys and result in their death. So, red-faced bonnet monkeys, black-faced langurs might die with this Kyasanur forest disease. And recently, this monkey fever, broke out in Karnataka again in Kyasanur forest area. It is a tick-borne disease. Tick-borne disease afflicts humans and other animals. They are transmitted to tick bites. They are transmitted through tick bites. This is called Kyasanur forest disease. Kimberley process, Kimberley or Ly. Kimberley process. Kimberley is a certification of diamonds. It is a process for certification of diamonds established in 2003 to prevent conflict diamonds. As you all know, the warlords and goons and mafia leaders, drug trafficking leaders in African continent, in various countries like Congo, they make the people to excavate diamonds under deplorable conditions. And every diamond from Africa should have a certification. Otherwise, these diamonds should not have validity in the market. But still, many countries purchase conflict diamonds. The idea of blood diamonds also have come from this. The diamonds which were excavated under deplorable conditions, pathetic conditions, where humans will work very hard under lot of pressure. This is called blood diamond concept and conflict diamond concept. So, in Kimberley process, there will be a proper certification. There will be a proper certification for every diamond, and diamonds will be purchased after that. Now, World Diamond Council established the system of warranties. World Diamond Council established the system of warranties for diamonds. Australia is chairing this Kimberley process. There are 81 member countries in the Kimberley process. And India is a vice chairman in the Kimberley process. Next important current affairs, Ganga Gram Yojana. Under Namami Ganga project, there is Ganga Gram Yojana. It aims to develop mainstream villages in river Ganga, in the littoral areas of Ganga. It's called Ganga Gram Yojana. The places which have religious and tourist importance, the villages which have religious and tourist importance will be developed. It involves comprehensive rural sanitation and development of water bodies. Ganga Grama Yojana involves comprehensive sanitation and development of water bodies. OFD, open defecation free. ODF, the villages will be made ODF, open defecation free, and also the villages there will be crematoriums will be established, because dead bodies are thrown into the river Ganga thinking that the dead person directly go to the heaven. For that reason, in that particular villages, crematoriums will also be properly established. And avoiding direct dumping of waste into river Ganga, direct discharge of liquid waste or other waste, solid waste into river Ganga, and prompt sanitation facilities near river Ganga. 206 villages were identified under Ganga Grama Yojana. 206 villages were identified under Ganga Grama Yojana in the states of West Bengal, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, Bihar. 206 were villages initially were taken, and guards were established, construction, modernization and crematoriums, river guards were properly established under Ganga Gram Yojana. Kunlung, Kunlong. This is a amphibious aircraft of China. It's a homegrown AG-600 amphibious aircraft of China. This aircraft can take off from land and or water. It's amphibious aircraft, Kunlong, Kunlong. It can take off from land or water. Apart from this, there are many current affairs today. One is from RC Nagar, RK Nagar elections in Chennai. Dinakaran have won. It's a very big victory to Shashikala faction. And there was exchange of firing in LOC between Indian Army and Pakistan Army yesterday. And we have various articles today in the editorial page. Lallu got convicted in the fodder scam by CBI special court. By CBI court, Lallu Prasad Yadav got convicted. As you all know, recently, few days back, in 2G spectrum case, A. Raja and Kanimoli etc., they were acquitted for lack of evidence, for want of evidence. Lallu got convicted. So, the two judgments came almost together. And in 2013, Supreme Court in Lily Thomas and Jan Chaukidari cases, in Lily Thomas case and Jan Chaukidari case, gave a judgment stating that Section 8 Clause 4 of Representation of Peoples Act 1951 is not correct. Section 8 Clause 4 is invalid. It stated that Section 8 Clause 4 basically says that when a legislator is convicted for an offence which is punishable for more than 2 years, if he appeals within 3 months, if he goes for an appeal within 3 months, he can continue as a legislator. But in these cases, Jan Chaukidari case and Lily Thomas case, if a legislator gets convicted by a lower court and was given a punishment for more than 2 years, even if he goes to the appeal, he has to vacate his seat. Lallu for a long time, though in active politics, have not become CM or a legislator because of this reason. Now, Lallu's punishment in fodder scam also opens up transparency in our system, and also politicians are not exceptional for anything. Rule of law, be you ever so high, be you ever so high, the law is above you. That's called rule of law. Next article is about Indian cricket, male Indian cricket. Indian cricket last year fared very well. You can read that article. Those who are cricket fans and those who have a hobby of cricket, watching cricket. Particularly when you write that you follow cricket in your DAF, detailed application form for civil services mains, you can give this. Next article is written by Suhasini Haidar, about India and Pakistan, the partition of India and Pakistan. As you all know, exactly 100 years back, even 80 years back, 70 years back, there is no country called, separate country called Pakistan. Almost we have same culture, same identity, same language, almost. Though we have partitioned as a territory, our intellectual partition was not done immediately. As we all know, slowly intellectual partition started. They give more preference to Arabic, we give more preference to Urdu. There the setup is little bit different now. The thing here, number one, the article discussed about various issues. Chabahar port. Even for small trade now, India will depend on Chabahar port of Iran than relying on Pakistan. The SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, almost become defunct because of Indo-Pakistan fight. India have postponed SAARC summit, the 19th SAARC summit, which is to be held in Islamabad, got postponed from last 2 years because India don't want to attend it. Apart from this, we have IOA, Indian Ocean Littoral Countries, IOR, ARC, Indian Ocean Region for Cooperation, and BIMSTEC. To counter SAARC, BIMSTEC was started. Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, and Kulbhushan Jadhav issue, and Balochistan issue. For the first time last year, Indian Prime Minister in his Independence Day speech spoke about Balochistan issue, and there was a belief in Pakistan that India is supporting the militant groups Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and Balochi rebels. All these things have made India and Pakistan to partition themselves even intellectually. But Indian Prime Minister's sudden drop in Pakistan for Nawaz Sharif granddaughter's marriage, India, Pakistan need to follow certain goodwill gestures, because we are all same progeny, we need to continue that. Next important article is about advertisement on condoms. Recently, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Advisory Board have contended that from morning 6 am to night 10 pm, there should be a ban on vulgar condom advertisements, and from night 10 pm to morning 6 am, there is no ban, because children might get affected, adult children might get affected with this vulgar commercial advertisements of condoms. But the other said it is a flawed thing, because there are various issues, sexually transmitted diseases and certain things like advertisements. To what extent you can say it is titillating, it is enticing, all these things you have to think it of. And you can ban various things which harm the children. Just why you are focusing more on the condom ad issue, that was focused in the article. Next article is about air pollution. In this article, as you all know, if there is a water pollution, the rich people can drink bottled water, mineral water, but air pollution affects everyone irrespective of rich and poor. There is a term that was used in the article called emission intensity. Emission intensity. This term means for every extra unit of GDP, how much emissions you are making, how much carbon emissions you are making. This is called emission intensity. The country's growth is related to emission intensity also. So, these are the important current affairs.